Again, it was just a mutual coming together of his wants and our vision for this truck.
It's reveal day at 7 o'clock in the morning. It is pouring down rain. Not the best day for a reveal day, but we're making the best of it. But the cool thing about this thing, it's great in the rain. You don't have to worry about it.
So this truck at Bear Brothers was really unique. The owner, Carl and I, we knew of each other, but we had never met. And so several years back, we met at a car show down in Texas. It was fortuitous, as they say, right? And so the next thing you know, we're in discussions. He finds this perfect patinaed truck, and he's looking for somebody to build it. This truck is going to be driven. This truck is going to be at shows. This truck is going to be the ace in his stable, and we're so proud to have built it for him.
So underneath had to be shiny. The tank had to be polished aluminum. All the air lines that we did, that we hand bent, our hard lines, we actually polished every single one of those lines in the back. So when that bed's up, it's just like when you're going to a car show. It's going to be shiny, it's going to be clean, and that's what he wanted. So it's really important for us to talk to our clients, get to know them, find out exactly what they're going to be using their car and their dream car, dream truck for, and we build it to suit.
Around this truck, we've incorporated some things for Carl that are important to him. The heritage of Bear Brothers Auto will live on in this truck. The door lettering, some of the custom metal work we've done to represent who this truck was built for, things that even Carl hasn't seen until today. I think it's going to mean a lot to Carl.
Almost made me cry. Huh? It makes you cry.
With this, we did a S10 chassis swap, and then the client wanted to put a 2013 Camaro engine 6.2 on it with a 6L80. Went ahead and went with a low-car high-boy shifter, so it got rid of the manual shift, went into the automatic without the electronic shifter on it. That way he can have his high-boy. Went with the vintage air conditioning. We have the Dakota digital gauges for the 55 First Series. We went with the RideTech S10 air management system that's made for the S10s, but it's not made for the 55 First Series trucks. So that was pretty challenging to fit the truck cab on the S10 frame and still be able to lay frame.
This is one of the straightest bodies that I've seen that we've gotten to work with so far. Very little rust in it. The rust that we found in it was traditional places. It's the first place all these old trucks rust out. So we were able to get that stuff mitigated and taken care of.
Having a customer being willing to listen to us and take advice, and us being able to understand what it is they want, allowed us to come to some unique compromises on this truck. One-off wheels from Raceline absolutely knocked it out of the park. Things continue to happen like that. Things such as the low-car shifter, trusting us to go with the high-rise, just trusting us completely with the interior, letting our interior folks do their thing and knock this truck out of the park. Little touches, little subtle touches that you know when you see this truck, this is a Bear Brother truck.
We did with the wheelwood 12-inch slotted rotors, and this thing will stop on a dime. You don't have to worry about it stopping, it will always stop for you. Of course, it has the power steering, got the power brakes with the wheelwood, and also did the wheelwood master cylinder.
One challenge that we've run into on this one is we've done a totally different bed setup. The last build had a utility box on it, so we didn't have a standard Chevrolet truck bed on it. Also with this one, the customer asked to put a lifting bed in it so that you can bring it up, you can see everything, all the nice components on the inside. So it's a really cool feature, especially if you're taking this truck to shows. You lift that up, people can see how much time and the quality of products that you have under the truck that most people wouldn't normally see.
One thing that came up is we really wanted it to be usable as well as look good. This truck is not a trailer queen, and the guy should be able to treat it like a truck, obviously with considerations, but you know, we want it to be functional as well as just look good.
For the exhaust, we went with Borla. They're actually a local company. I know almost everybody knows about them, but they're about 10 miles away from us. We went ahead and went with their exhaust system for the Corvettes, and the sound is just mean as you can be. Outside, when you get on it, it is a beast. But with that, we make sure that the inside has the sound deadening. On the roof, you got the door panels are sound deadening, the floor is down sound deadening, and this thing is quiet on the inside. And when you get on it, you can still have a conversation. You don't have to worry about screaming or not letting off the gas to be able to finish the conversation. You still can hear everybody.
For us here, you know, we're not just here punching a time clock and looking to go home at 5. We really enjoy building these trucks and knowing that we're building somebody's dream truck, and in the end, we get to see this guy, we get to reveal the truck to him and see how happy he is with it, and you know, that's gonna be a really special day for me as well.
Again, we've been blessed with really awesome customers. I look back at Rosie, we had complete freedom, complete control of that build. On this one, we were able to take what Carl wanted and still have some flexibility with it. This truck, though, is night and day different from Rosie. That truck was built to be a daily driver. We see it around town all the time. Just this morning, somebody was saying, hey, we saw that truck going down the road. This is bittersweet for us. We won't get to see this truck going down the road as much. And there's part of me that's really sad this morning about that we're not going to get to see it here locally like some of our other builds. But I know that Texas is going to be pleased to have this truck running the streets, and I think we've made the customer and the client happy. And I expect we'll make some trips to go see her sometime soon.